Hey everyone, this is Nona from the Alliance Lover. Today I have an actual style video. I know it's been forever, and thank you for whoever asked me for recommendations. This video is about more casual looks for the soft dramatic, and that might seem a little paradoxical as we go through this video, but I swear it is considered quite casual. Just before we get into that, I do offer personal analyses through my site, thealignedlover.com, and I put out videos 2 or 3 times a week, so make sure to subscribe so you can watch all of them. So with the soft dramatic, you have a very polished, luxurious looking lady, and when you put them into casual clothes, they still have to look like themselves. They still have to uphold that sense of polish and luxury to look their absolute best. Soft dramatics aren't going to look their unique selves in a pair of, faded joggers and a baggy muscle t-shirt. It's just not going to work because those shapes don't work with their combination of angles and curves and length. So, how does the soft dramatic dress in a more relaxed and casual manner while still looking polished? What you have to remember that soft dramatics always need to uphold their T shape. They have that strong T shape. It might not be the widest T, but they are still a T, and they really need to focus on bringing attention to their wonderful shoulders because it creates a very strong line. They're dramatics first and foremost, so they need structure. They need to make a bold statement. A definition is what they need to work around. So always make sure to emphasize the shoulders and think of a T, and to soften up that T, and really accommodate your soft flesh. You use more lightweight, drapey, satiny, silky fabrics that caress and outline your body, but still you need to remember that you're like a hanger, and you need to really respect that structure, and then you soften it. It's not the other way around. You don't use soft shapes and then somehow bring some angularity or some, definite width to it. It's dramatic first, romantic second. So these are some tops that I think would work really well for soft dramatics. We have like a satin or silk camisole, wider straps or wider necklines are really good. You have a vertically draped cowl neck t-shirt. You can find like creamy cottons or cotton linen blends or silks that really drape on your body and work with you and your coloring. We also have this kind of wide neck tank top in case you don't want to wear boat necks, sleeves, bateau tops. You can also do a wide neck kind of tank top in many different materials. Just make sure you're giving yourself enough fabric because you want to introduce more structure on the bottom by either tucking in the top or allowing it to, finish its line. You don't want to cut yourself in the middle. You don't want to disrupt your vertical line by not having enough fabric. So another way for soft dramatics to really soften those angles in a very fun way that really respects their height and their size is through big details and bigger volume. So these bell or trumpet sleeve button-ups, wrap dresses, wrap ties, shirts, blouses with bigger collars or bigger sleeves or very plunging necklines in still softer material are really good for that, and you can do so much of them as tops. Tuck them in, tie them, knot them, pair them with pants, skirts, shorts. Just tie them over like a swimsuit and you have an instant holiday or vacation outfit. These are really fun tops, and they're very, very versatile, and they're very dramatic. These large bows and ties might overwhelm someone who's smaller and shorter, and a lot more straight or a lot more wide and straight. But since the Softomatic has those angles and those curves, it really reinforces their natural patterns. So this is another set of tops I think would look really nice. I say casual because you can always pair them with jeans, a denim skirt, linen pants, or just lightweight pants. And you can find them in more easygoing casual fabric if you find a nice creamy cotton blend. Some silks aren't super high maintenance, but always remember that you always look better erring on the more glamorous, refined, exquisite side. So we have these deep plunging V's on the left here with the beautiful sleeves, vertical draping, this beautiful black top. Really emphasizes that T when you kind of just cut really close to the throat on a high funnel neck. So it's not like a turtleneck where you see this protrusion and it's very emphasized. It's more or less on this horizontal line, so it's really good for emphasizing width. And the last one over here, beautiful diagonal draping, still holds it very close to your figure. It's structured, but it's softened. Now we'll move into some skirts. You look great in drapey skirts that are like straight cut with a little bit of alterations to them. You want them to really sit securely along the waist and the hips, and then, further down they can do some more fun, drapey, voluminous things, but you really want to hit that nice line, that structured line, so you can really stay true to that strong T that you want to create. So with jeans, I think soft dramatics look great in mid-rise, because it's always safe. You can always tuck in or you can tuck out. When you're taller, it can be really hard to find high waist jeans that are high enough. So it's sometimes it gets a little awkward because it doesn't look mid-rise, but it then doesn't look high-rise. So if you can find perfect high-rise pants for your taller torso, that's amazing. But the idea here is that you don't want them overly tailored. You still want them to have some softness to them, but it has to be more sleek, more clean. And then the little flares at the bottom, where like a little straight leg or boot leg, really helps draw the eye towards your contrasting curves and angles, and it really helps to create that more softening effect. If you imagine a torso and hips with curves, and then you just put some very, very skinny, extremely tapered pants on the bottom, you're going to look a little bit imbalanced because you're not really honoring the volume you have on top by trying to squeeze your entire lower body into something that's just very, very tight, very pin straight. So just let yourself have a little breathing room when it comes to jeans on the bottom. For pants, you want some nice soft draping pants. They're super comfortable, look great with heels. And it's also fun when you can't see the heels because they're long and they really skim the floor, and you're tall enough to really pull that off. So that's a fun one. So here are just some examples of outfits that I think would look really nice on soft dramatics. Yes, your vertical line is a little broken with these color blocks, but it's casual. I don't know anyone who really matches the top and bottom when they do casual. So yeah, bear that in mind. All of these outfits have some structure, but then it's softened. So as long as you have that foundation, you can add more details. You can play with lots of fun jewelry, but make sure it's structure first and then softening. You don't want to wear something super round and then try to create structure with angular, linear details. It has to be the other way around. And here's some looks of nice fun skirts. Just clean tee that has some more pizzazz to it is what I like to call it, how I see it. So I hope that helps. I know it's a little hard for some types to dress more casually because they look so golden in more formal wear, more polished wear. We can't all be lucky soft naturals looking amazing in like joggers and boxy t-shirts. But that's the beauty of diversity, and I say embrace your soft dramatic flair and drama, and just know that there are comfortable materials. There's a lot of comfortable cuts that will really help you maintain this kind of appearance while still being extremely comfortable and without having to put in too much effort. So I hope that helps. I'll see you next time. Bye.